What's up, Pokemon and TTRPG fans? Today I'll be hosting Lazio Island League, Episode 1. If you enjoy the show, the link to our Discord is below. We stream regularly at Saturday on noon. Further ado, let's get into the game. Alright. Hey everybody. So I want to take a little second from this video just to explain real quickly that we lost most of the audio from the beginning of the episode. So I'm just going to do a quick recap to explain to you guys what happened. So Edward Cook collected berries and got another job from Reggie to clear out some trees. Mesluna and Zyva interrupted a robbery. This supposed member of Team Rocket used a Delibird to escape. Marigold Joy, an underqualified Nurse Joy, who appears to be hiding some sort of secret. And the gang meet up in town to decide what to do next. Alright, enjoy the episode.
Oh yeah, let's split the party, guys. Let's do it.
Oh god.
Alright, what's the plan? What's the split?
Me and Mezzaluna are going to find a place to sleep. And Marigold and Cope are dealing with the moving trees, quote unquote.
Split the party, huh? Okay.
I guess.
Oh yeah.
Are you sure that you can't just soldier through? Is it like actually that bad?
As his medical doctor, I do think it's quite bad. Speaking of Zyva, are you okay? I never really asked in depth.
I am fine. He is not fine.
Is he in this question, Rocky?
No, he in this question would be Zyva. Zyva is not okay. He's a half elf.
Oh, right, yeah, she was speaking to Zyva, but yeah. He doesn't look too good, actually.
It hurts a lot. But I'll be fine. Don't worry about me.
You guys can
I
always
just need some
stop by
sleep.
the Poke Center or stop by the Pokemart. Pick up
I was
any
gonna say,
supplies you might need.
We could restore HP before we go, couldn't we? We could just heal right now.
True. I'll, if we want to save time and money, I could just treat Zyva right now.
How long does it take for you to treat them?
Well, I have a potion, so I could do it right now. Or I could spend like 30 minutes fixing them up.
I think that we can hold like a half an hour break as you treat them, and then we all leave together. How's that sound?
Yeah, sounds great. And then she's gonna start setting up a small little stand in an almost comedic way.
Yeah, you take one of the abandoned kind of like sellers' tents and stands and just kind of use it as a surface to gather some quick supplies to treat Zyva. He's got some second degree burns, and you can tell that he's got some like blunt force injuries, so nothing that a couple potions and some bandages won't heal. But yeah, you fix him up however you deem necessary over the next 20 or so minutes while you guys get ready for whatever comes next.
I would like to use my half hour to study those mushrooms I got.
Cool. Yeah. Roll me.
Did you survival again?
Yeah, survival. For shroom identification. Yeah, that's plenty. This is a bomb mushroom, and you can cure burn, paralysis, or poison. But the downside is you lose a combat stage and a random stat. So it's a bit of a trade-off, but these are good emergency medications.
Beautiful. Awesome. So I'd like to also give one to my Kabuto then, just on case.
Yeah, no worries.
So, are we splitting up or are we just going together?
No, we're going together now because we can heal the party before we go, so we don't need to rest.
And that's the benefits of the medic.
Yeah, in all honesty, I really just wanted to take the rest so we could start fixing up those Pokeballs, but it is what it is.
You guys want to, while you have some time, do you want to roll Tech Ed, Cope? I think what does your Pokeball thing allow you to do? Your repair kit?
It's apicorn balls. Which let me double check that real quick.
Also, Meta,
Yes.
you didn't get caught in the explosion, did you?
Oh no, I was far back enough to where I didn't get caught in anything. I'm fine. Just a little frazzled.
I see. That's good.
So you
Okay.
actually don't have basic balls yet, so you can't repair these Pokeballs. I'll let you make a general Tech Ed roll, but you won't be able to do a lot at once. And you're probably not going to be able to repair more than one.
Tech Ed.
Yep. You kind of futz with it, and the bottom line is you need a manual. You need to do a little bit more research before you can patch these up. That's
Sounds
a good
good.
question. How many Pokeballs do you guys have? Do you have any Pokeballs between you?
I think we're out.
Nope, we're not out. I have one.
Zyva has a single Pokeball. I love it. You guys want to go buy any, or you want to charge forth?
I would maybe like to buy one.
Okay.
Yeah.
For the purposes of this stream, let just add it to your inventory now. We'll go over the shopping later. And I believe they're 200 Poke piece.
Okay, I'm flat broke.
That's welcome to Pokemon.
Perfect. All right, I'm ready for adventure.
All right, you guys turn southwards. Da-da-da-da, da-da-da-da-da. You guys may navigate your way now that you have free roam of the map. Where you go is up to you guys. Zyva sprints. Zyva runs.
Whoa, speed ahead. Actually, where are we going, Cope?
We have to travel south, and apparently along the path, the trees are, and I quote here, wrong.
Wrong trees. I see. How interesting.
I think
Wrong?
if we try to walk back to the electric power plant, we'll see what he means.
All right. If everyone would please click the Pokeball. Boom. And
I
let
do not
me
own any.
throw you guys down. We got a Marigold. We got an Edward. Got a Mezzaluna. And a Zyva. All right. You guys may explore this area however you see fit.
Okay. So, Dr. Cope, we're looking for wrong trees. Do you know what that entails?
I believe there would be trees that are blocking the path, but I believe it might also be a Pokemon that are imitating trees.
Oh, like a pseudo-Udo.
Yes, one pseudo-Udo.
As you guys, can you all make perception checks as you guys book it forward?
Of course.
All right. Who got the highest?
Oh, ignore my Kabuto. Sorry, I didn't know I rolled for it.
Zyva and Mezzaluna, you both noticed that on your right, the path that you guys originally took to just get into the get into the power plant is covered over with new trees. They're little trees, and they're sprouted up.
These definitely weren't here before.
Yeah. That's
Are
weird.
these wrong trees, as per mentioned?
Well,
Please don't.
considering trees don't grow that fast, I think so.
Can I kind
I
of
trust your better judgment.
May I
can I
use
kind
this
of poke it?
You want to poke the tree? Yeah. You poke it. It feels tree-like.
Weird. It does feel like a tree.
May I use a survival check to identify what type of trees these are?
Yeah. Go ahead and roll survival. You've never seen a tree like this before. You go up and examine it, and the bark is harder than it realistically should be. These trees are very strange to you.
Do these actually have leaves, even, or like what are these green things on top of them?
As you reach up and you kind of like squeeze the leaves and the bulb, you get the. Hold on one second. The kind of like leaves kind of like move and react when you touch them. You reach out and you grab it, and it swings and slaps you in the face.
Oh God!
Oh, that's not normal.
Evil
Yeah.
trees.
I believe these trees are mobile.
Not though.
Oh,
You guys
there's
see
a
something
Nato.
pop out of the bushes. You see a
Bird.
bird-like
Bird.
Pokemon.
That's a bird.
Mezzaluna just points at the bird, goes bird.
Pitta.
Yeah, yes, Mezzalina. But oh, it's
It's
gone.
leaving.
Oh,
It's
no,
gone.
it's gone. Oh. Huh. That is what is happening in this forest?
I would like to make a Pokemon education check on the. What's the bird called again?
The what?
Not to.
Not
Yeah,
to.
it said not to.
Yes,
Nice
I'd
thing
like
about
to do
Pokemon,
it.
they say their names out loud.
I have the memory of a goldfish. 13.
Natu are psychic Pokemon, and they have a sense for perceiving important events. Typically, seeing one is almost on the line of like having your fortune told. They're very lucky and very rare Pokemon.
Okay, this is like reading all sorts of weird angles. So first I get slapped, and now I'm told that this is like an important life instance, and that this should be heralded.
Most
Okay.
important slap you've ever gotten hit with.
I'm rubbing my cheek in both pain and awe.
What would you guys like to do?
Are we able to cross through these trees? We need to learn cut.
You guys would need to make some sort of physical effort to move them, but absolutely you can bushwhack these trees and get through them.
Okay.
Onward to adventure.
Alright.
Alright.
I will need some athletics checks if anyone wants to try to cut down a tree with any tools you happen to have.
I can try this, I suppose. Here goes nothing. Holy shit.
You break one of the trees and just about uproot it. How do you do it?
I basically just dig under the tree and kind of uproot it.
As soon as you do that, its bark like begins to fall away, and out of it falls a Bonsly. Poof! Bonsly! Bonsly! And he's like panicking and kicking his little legs.
Oh dear.
Aw.
It's pseudo-wudo, but it's a baby.
It's...
I point at it and say, "That slapped me."
How rude!
You got slapped by a baby.
Oh no, I'm being targeted.
Maybe.
Maybe. Okay.
The Bonsly gets up, and it looks all huffed and puffed. And then you see out from the brush, these trees, they begin to change shape. And as they do, figures start emerging from them. Pseudo-wudo. And
Oh, good lord.
I'm gonna have everyone
Oh,
roll
fuck.
for initiative.
I told you, pseudo-wudos.
Is that a...
That's
no
a shiny.
way. That is a shiny.
That is
It's a shiny.
100% a shiny.
Oh, I might have to add that one to my collection.
There's could have been no counter.
Once we get everyone in initiative tracker, we are going to take our break.
Okay.
I'm so happy I bought a Pokeball. I bought a Pokeball explicitly because
I was trying not to
DM.
be like that guy and be like, maybe you need a
Maybe.
Pokeball.
Also, you kept freaking out because when you were generating random Pokemon, you kept generating shinies. So I knew I had to keep some for the upcoming scene.
Oh yeah, you definitely had some incentive to keep that. Alright, make sure to add yourselves to initiative. We are missing...
Where is
Mezzaluna.
initiative?
How do I do it again?
You right-click your token and click the sword and shield.
And you need to do this for both your Pokemon and yourself.
Let me pull out my little guy.
There's Mezzaluna and Zyva. I'm just going to click the button because there's no actual rolling for initiative. It just puts you in order based on speed. We are missing Ghastly. Next turn. There they are. Alright, 4 Pokemon, 4 trainers, a bunch of Bonsly. We're going to take a quick break. Everyone, please enjoy a moment. Alright, we are back, and the Poke Squad is lining up for a fight against some intruded upon Bonsly. We're going to start this combat off with the top of the initiative order, the fastest Mon around. Nocturne, what would you like to do?
Nocturne is going to use... target the one closest. And... actually, he's going to move a bit closer. And use Struggle.
Alright. Ghastly goes at the Bonsly. It hits. Alright. Bonsly gets, 1 damage. I'm sorry. Pardon. What's their defense stat? 16. This could be a problem for you guys. I'm not sure.
Uh-oh.
Fire damage? That doesn't seem right. 1 whole damage.
Is this 18 damage on the damage roll? Is that just like how the armor is applying or something?
Oh god, I know why this is all fucked up. Hold on a sec. Forget these Bonsley. Ignore them.
This is like some King Crimson JoJo shit going on.
Yeah,
right
they're
now.
actually-
Oh my god, guys!
Level
The
bosses.
Bonsley disappeared.
Just the shiny
over.
remains.
We must have.
We did it! We won! Only the shiny
Hooray.
remains!
Yippee!
Wow, that was really easy, guys. I can't believe one hit took them all out.
It's just that struggle attack is really OP. You know, sometimes you use it and then everybody just immediately dies.
Yep.
Well, there's a slightly higher chance of a shiny getting generated now that I'm doing this. Maybe you
Imagine
get
the
a shiny out of
Sudobudo
it.
gets generated.
And then there's this. Yeah, there's pseudo.
There it is.
Yeah, I set them all. I don't know why, but they were all set to level 20. So that was absolutely not a winnable fight, as it was. So we're gonna go ahead and remarch that order.
Oh my god, these babies would have destroyed. You guys are like over there, like, no, baby Pokemon, don't treat me so hard. And then they were about to kill us. They were gonna turn and they were gonna destroy us.
Alright.
Yeah.
If you could, from the top, please, with struggle.
Yeah, of course.
Targets itself.
Okay, that one was a miss.
Wonderful.
Glad I made you reroll. Sorry
Yeah,
about
thanks a lot.
that. It will be better next time. And it is Zyva's turn. I think. Did that change order correctly? There we go.
There you go. I'm gonna target the same one, crack my knuckles, and just kind of hit it with my punch. That's it. Rock smash.
You go to.
That's
to
gonna
smash
go
the rock.
well. I'm gonna smash the rock.
Okay, that hits. Which Bonsley are you targeting? Oh, I see. It's already showing the target. Alright. We're gonna apply that damage, and it only takes 1 damage, and you're noticing that with these physical attacks, it just doesn't seem to be doing much to these Bonsley. It's almost like they have just insane defense. Absolutely insane defense.
Hmm.
You could tell that chipping away with your fists is going to be a long road. And with that, oh, well, actually, you still have a swift action and a shift if you'd like to.
What can I do with my swift action?
You can apply orders. So if you want to give your Spinnerack brutal orders, it shouldn't have brutal training because you didn't train.
Didn't
today.
train.
Yeah.
I'm gonna give it brutal orders. Yes.
All right. Its crit range is increased by 1. And you apply brutal orders. With that, it is Mezzaluna's turn.
Alright. Oopsie, I did not mean to skip my turn.
Well, your turn's over now.
Messed
Threw
up.
it all away. You're good. You go ahead.
I am going to open up the compendium, which I should have done earlier. Or at least I think I am. No, wait, I could just do it from my,
Oh, for, yeah, you would use it under
Yeah.
effects. For inspiration.
Yeah. Let me find it. Effects. Hold on. I'm finding it.
Take your time.
Where do I find it again? I'm so sorry. It's under. You said effects.
Yeah. If you go to the
Effects.
compendium and you hit PTR effects, and then you
Yep.
type in inspired, which I believe is your training.
Yes, it is. Order, right?
Yep.
Okay. Now I'll end my turn.
All right. With that, it's Kabuto with Marigold on deck. Go ahead.
Kabuto is going to jump up there, and then it's going to rain down its ancient power. But I can use my ability to treat this as a special type move against this Pseudo Rudo. So against this Bonsly.
All right.
So take this, Bonsly.
Hit him with your best shot.
Damn.
25 damage.
Yeah, baby.
This looks like you were targeting the one in the back. Is that correct?
Yeah, not the one by the Ghastly, but the one that's
The one
standing on top
further
of the
back.
tree.
I see
Yeah.
the blue dot. All right. So its special defense is almost nil, so it's going to take almost the full force of that damage. And it gets absolutely knocked down. Whoops. Do not open commands. I do not need console commands. You smack the Bonsly, and a bunch of its leaves fly off, and it kind of like fumbles itself to the ground.
And the special ability of my brutality training also kicks in, so the crit range increases by 1. So I actually get the oh no, I missed that actually. Never mind, they're good.
No worries. Anything else for Kabuto?
Oh. Well, actually, because the oh, it's on the 18 plus on the accuracy check. Okay, never mind, we're good. And nope, that'll be it for Kabuto's turn.
All right. Marigold, it is your turn with Mr. Cope on deck.
Okay, so I'm reading my cheerleader, and I think I can give it to my allies. It doesn't save my Pokemon, so it is. So she's gonna pull out 2 pom-poms and start cheering it. Y-E-L-L, Y-E-L-L, everybody, yo, yo, yo! And she's gonna give the cheered, or sorry, not the cheered, the excited effect to Nocturne.
Alright, Nocturne is excited. What does that entail exactly?
Plus 5 damage reduction as a reaction to getting attacked.
Nice.
Nice. Awesome. Thank you.
Anything else you'd like to do?
No, that's actually my turn.
Alrighty, Cope, it is your turn with Utu on deck.
I'm going to move up here, and I'm going to say, "Oh, egads! Is that a off-color Bonsly I see?" And I'm going to use Pokemon Adept on that, so go make a Pokemon Education check. So you tell me everything about it.
Yeah, go ahead and roll out Pokemon Education.
Gotta be 10, 12.
You can tell that this specific Bonsly is more of the variety of the cherry tree, and that it likely wasn't born here, but made its way here. They basically, with Bonsly, if you can look like a tree, you fit in, even if there's no color scheme match. And as far as its nature, it is a rock type. Bonsly are capable of mimicking very easily, and when they mimic you, they become even stronger. So any attacks that were used are likely to be thrown back at you. They have a lot of weaknesses and strengths, but once again, I'm just going to copy-paste the picture of it into our Lazio chat.
Awesome. And I'm going to shout, "Be wary, gang! They could throw back your best moves back at you. Be wary of the mimicry." And that's my turn.
With that, it is Utu's turn. Your Spinnerack looks ready for a fight.
Hell yeah. Spinnerack is going to go towards this one right here. I'm gonna go right here. and they are going to do absorb.
Okay, you're gonna use absorb on the Bonsley.
Absorb on the Bonsley.
All right, go ahead and roll. That is a hit with a total of 9 damage.
But it is doubled.
Let's see. What type of damage?
It's special grass, yeah.
The cool thing about grass, it is 1.5 times more effective. Let's see if it automatically does the extra damage. It appears to have not done that, so we are going to add back that 4. That's a bummer that it doesn't automatically take into effect resistances and such. We're going to make it less resistant. Yeah, and it takes 6 damage. There it is. Alright. Anything else? Spinrack would gain health if it had lost any, but...
It didn't, but still. No, not really. That's about it.
Alright, it is Cleffa's turn with that.
Right. Bella is going to shift in between everybody, and pretty much everybody near her is now resistant to all attacks, and if you are resistant, you are ×4 resistant, I think. And then she is going to use Charm on this Bonsley.
Go ahead and charm it.
And that's 15.
Alright, that Bonsley special attack is lowered by 2 stages as it is fallen in love with your Cleffa.
Oh yeah, and can I tell the genders of these Pokemon? Just curious.
Not at a glance.
Okay, I'll have to do that next turn because I have a very funny ability.
Okay.
Yeah, that's the end of her turn.
Alright, with Cleffa's turn being up, Pseudo Wudo looks quite ready for some mischief. 1, 2... Yeah, 3, 4. And you're the one who kind of started this a little bit, Zyva, so he's got eyes for you. He runs over, and he just body slams into you with everything he's got. Damn! He fucking slams you. It's like getting hit by like a ton of bricks in a log form. He applies 37 damage. Instantly you feel bones like kind of creaking and fracturing. You feel blood erupt. You take 2 injuries and are very wounded.
Half that damage.
Oh, half that damage. Oh, actually, that could come into play very much here. So you took a total of 26 damage. Your defense mitigated 11 of it. And how much more is mitigated?
So resist, and I think that's... I don't know how it works in this system, but in normal Pokemon...
It's half.
Halved. Take a look here. So half, so you took 26, oh god, it's making me do that. So 8, so you're at 30. So you still take 1 injury for massive damage, but you don't take the other injury for reaching half.
That is fair.
Brutal.
Indeed.
Alright, and with that, it is one of the Bonsley's turn. And Bonsley just got hit very hard, and it did not like that. So it's going to turn, and it's going to use Copycat. And it's going to target right back at Kabuto. And it is going to use Secret Power, Ancient Power. The question is, how do I use her ability? We're gonna just add it to it. Let me see if it'll just drag and drop it onto its character sheet. it's called Secret Power, right? There it is. Secret
Ancient power.
Ancient Power. Alright, it's going to use Ancient Power. Nice, and it hit. So as it gets slammed with these rocks and feels the force of like just ancient power, it immediately mimics it to its best of its ability and sends them flying right back at you. Let me see what it rolled to hit. It did not roll high enough to get a combat boost. And that is rock versus rock. Let me see what your resistances are. No resistance there. You take full damage. Boom. Kabuto takes 12 damage. And with that, that Bonsly's turn is over. The next Bonsly is going to use Fake Tears. It has a range of 8. And lowers special defense by 2. It is going to target the Ghastly. So Ghastly, their special defense goes down by 2. And the Bonsly just starts crying. Starts whining. And this one, who has gotten attacked by the Spinnerack, is going to look over at that Spinnerack. And he is going to use Copycat. Every time these guys copycat, you see them getting physically stronger. I'm going to add to their combat stat. Sorry, every time one of these Bonslys use a copycat, their defenses go up and I have to raise that manually. Damn, that is a crazy increase. Alright, so his defense is also going to go up by 1. And he is going to steal Absorb from you. Target the Spinnerack with his new Absorb ability. Unless he rolls in that 1.
Yay.
Yeah, he horribly misses. He tries to absorb and it just like little lights like shoot out of his head and nothing happens. And then the Bonsly in the back, the shiny one, sees the situation, sees how desperate it is, and is going to move up and it's going to hide in the grass. Where are the stats? Okay. Bonsly disappears for the moment. And with that, it is back to the top of the initiative order, round 2, Nocturne. What would you like to do?
Alright! Nocturne is going to continue targeting the same one. And is going to use Lick.
Lick. Wonderful. That's a first. The campaign first. Let's see it. $22 damage. That lick was a frightening one. They are very uncomfortable. And did you roll a 15 plus? You didn't.
No, I did not.
Apply damage. Bonsly takes 7 damage. It doesn't look like that was the most effective attack against them, but they are kind of grossed out, and they are... Oh, that was the wrong Bonsly. No, it wasn't. It says... I don't know why it says that. It doesn't matter. The right Bonsly took 7 damage. Anything else
Alright.
you'd like to do?
No.
Alright. Zyba, you're up with Mezzaluna on deck.
I'm very hurt. Okay. I'm going to Rock Smash the Bonsly again. Just desperate, a little scared at this point.
Cool, cool.
And there we go. Not bad. 21
That is
damage.
not bad at all. But as you slam into it, you feel like you're kind of chipping through finally. You feel like you're finally starting to get past that like rough outer exterior that Bonsley are made up of. And you see that it kind of like flinches and you see it close one eye and you can tell that you've injured it.
Okay. Got it. It is weak towards it, so okay. And as my swift action, I'm going to look through my features real quick. I'm gonna use Roughneck, and the foe loses a combat stage in a stat of your choice. So I'm gonna make it lose on special defense.
Okay. Your special ability causes its special defense to drop by 1.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
And yeah, that's going to be. Wait. Can I use my swift action to give brutal wards again?
Didn't you attack?
I did.
Yeah, so no.
Okay then.
Oh wait, is Roughneck something that requires you to use a swift action, or is it just it happens?
No, it just happens.
Oh, then yes, you can give orders.
Okay, I give orders again.
Alright.
And that's gonna be my turn.
Oh, it screwed things up. How did that happen?
Well, can I? Oh yeah, sorry, now you can hear me. What happened is that I realized that because my crit extender, Kabuto actually got the effect from the ancient power, so that raised Kabuto's speed.
So, as far as I understand it, the crit extender doesn't give you the effects of rolling, like say roll an 18 and stun an enemy. It doesn't get that if the crit extender is extended, just the potential of a crit.
Oh, okay, that's on me then. I'll lower it then.
Right.
But it's still Kabuto's turn.
Yeah, it is.
How did it go to Kabuto? Wasn't it Mezzaluna next? Mezzaluna got skipped.
Yes, I did.
Get my mistake. There you go.
Okay. Alright. Mezzaluna?
Okay, so I'm able to do an attack move and do an order, right?
Yeah, so attack is standard action and your orders are swift actions.
Okay. In that case, Mezzaluna is going to use Baby Doll Eyes on the one that Nocturne is targeting.
Oh yeah! Oh, that's our first crit of the
baby.
session.
Woo!
Ooh, yippee!
And the funny part about that is that doesn't require a roll at all. It just lowers their attack combat by 1. So it's a nat 20 didn't do anything. But because it was a nat 20, I'm going to take off 2 to its attack stage.
Yay!
I hate to invalidate someone else's success. Alright.
And then, of course, order.
Yeah.
Did that apply? It did not apply.
Its attack is at -4 now. You guys are stacking debuffs. I love it.
There we go. Okay.
And does Baby Doll Eyes say it has a time amount that it lasts? Actually, I remember this. None of them do. Don't worry about it. Is that your turn?
Alright. Yes.
And now, oh, it skips Kabuto. There you go. Now it is Kabuto's.
There we go. Okay, sweet. So first I'd like to give Kabuto a brutal command, and then I'm going to have Kabuto use Absorb on that.
You can't give it. You can't give a brutal command. It's not your trainer's turn.
So we made the rule last time that we can give commands on the Pokemon's turn and use your action then, as long as you go after the Pokemon and haven't used that action.
Okay, got it.
I'm basically promising I'm using.
Yeah,
Google.
that's essentially what it boils down to. So that way you don't waste your chance to use that at all, and then end up just sitting with your hands in your pockets.
Got it.
Ooh, 13, and because it's grass, it actually gets a type weakness. That's super effective, baby.
Let's go.
At this point, this Bonsly looks like it's in a state of fight or flight. So it doesn't look like it's going to stick around after this attack, mostly because it looks almost dead. Anything else you'd like to do? Bobby?
Oh, sorry, I misspoke. It doesn't go up to full, it just has 2 missing HP. And then Kabuto is going to pull this way, just a second. Like that. And that's my turn.
Okay, go ahead and pass. It is Marigold's turn with Edward Pope on deck.
Going to pull out a strange-looking gun with a needle in it, aim it at Zyva, and then fire it. And I am using heal points. I'm flavoring it because I don't really want Marigold to be using Pokemon moves.
You're good.
Pretty much, you are going to be restoring 50% of your max HP.
Oh, amen.
You basically add 21 to your health pool, and you're back at full.
And then she is going to...
You are still injured, though. Keep that in mind. Those do build up.
It's going to stand a little behind because not too involved in combat. And that's my turn.
Alrighty, Mr. Edward Pope, it is your turn with Utu on deck.
I'm going to move. And I'm going to sort of like briefly survey the grass and be like, damn, we nearly lost him. We got to look for him shortly. But then I'm going to turn my attention back to the Pseudo-Ludos that I'm trying to flank right now. Those are the Pseudo-Ludo and the Bonsai. But that's my turn after I give my Kabuto the brutal order that I
As a standard action, you can make any perception checks you want to like identify where that Bonsly is.
I'd love to try one. Let's give it a go.
That Bonsly is well hidden, and it's very much their job to be well hidden. And with that, it is Utu's turn. Go ahead and pass with Cleffa on deck.
Yep. The only thing I just want to specify is I'm cussing under my breath because somehow something with pink balls on its head is hiding in green grass and I can't find it.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. Okay. Utu is going to still target this one right here. I gave it brutal orders before, so I'm just gonna do that real quick.
Yep.
Okay. And I'm going to use Absorb once more. Because I don't think String Shot will do anything useful here. But anyway. Absorb, go.
I love that
Ruh-roh.
so fucking much. You rolled in that one, you critical miss. Utu makes the attack, and Bonsly's just ready for it.
Darns. Yeah, Utu is just gonna sit there, and Saiba goes, "Good try, buddy."
Alright, with that, it is Cleffa's turn with Pseudo-Wudo and the Bonsly squad on deck.
Squad.
Stella is gonna look at everybody. Who looks hurt right now?
I don't think anybody's hurt.
I think Kabuto got hit, so she's
Kabuto
gonna.
was just missing 2 HP because I used Absorb.
Oh Jesus, he is fine. And
So super effective Absorb off.
okay, so Utu's also fine, right? Everybody's looking good. Perfect. She is going to use. Actually, she's gonna step in front of everybody and kind of raise her arms, and then she's gonna use Charm on the Sudowoodo.
All right.
Well, she's not
Well.
using Charm on the Sudowoodo.
Sudowoodo is fucking angry. Yeah, that did not work. Yep,
Ha,
nothing there.
alright. End of her turn.
Alright, Sudowoodo looks down at this tiny pink thing in front of him, and he looks none too happy. He is going to raise up his giant leafy arms, and I'm going to need you guys to spread out. There's so many tiles on top of each other I can't target. Try not to overlap each other, because there are
I can't
squares.
move.
Yeah, exactly. Oh, it's not your turn. Press M while doing it here. There we go. We spread out a little bit. Give me some room. Give me some room. There we go. That's spread out enough. No, Clef is fine. Clef is fine. I know you want to move them out of danger, but that's not what's happening here.
Oh no. I have something perfect.
Sudowoodo slams down on it.
Alright.
Hits. 39 damage. Let's check Clef's resistances and see how it'll do against a physical slam. It does not care about normal attacks, so Clef takes 33 damage and is double injured. Clef is almost knocked unconscious from this hit.
And you mentioned that this Sudowoodo was a he.
That's actually a great point. Yeah, it is a he. It's a big pop-up.
Infatuated! You're in love with my Cleffa now!
The way it took that hit to the jaw was just so beautiful. What does that entail exactly?
I don't know what it does in this system, but in normal Pokemon, it just can't attack me anymore.
Alright, well, it hit it, and Clef goes, ah! And it feels horrible inside. It's like, oh my god, what have I done? All to protect my family. Like looking at its big leafy hands. So the Bonsly that's super injured is immediately going to use Fake Tears. And it is going to target... It's going to target Zybo with Fake Tears. It's going to cry.
Of course.
How could you do this to me? My family. It hit. Your defense is lowered by 2.
Ouch.
I'll do that for you. So -2 to your special defenses, or to your regular defenses. And then this Bonsly's just gonna run away into the trees. It just was like, ah, it cried and ran. And the next Bonsly is a little bit more in the fray, and it doesn't really have a choice. It's gonna fight this out. It's gonna use Flail on the Hauntar, or the Ghastly, excuse me. Should be nice if it was a Hauntar, wouldn't it? Might have not gotten hit. Alright, and it does 26 damage, and let me just check for resistances. It doesn't have any. Boom, damage. Takes no damage. Why? Because it's a normal attack.
It's common.
It doesn't understand what Ghost is. It swings at Ghastly, but Ghastly is invulnerable to normal type attacks.
Nice.
Benefits of Ghost types, and this one is fighting something a little bit more corporeal, and it is going. It's going to just keep going back and forth with this game of absorb and reabsorb, and it's going to use absorb on your Spinnerack. Alright, how much does it heal? Half the damage they dealt to the target. So that is after That's before mod. So your guy only takes 1 damage due to resistances, but it gains 4 health. So it's kind of like this eternal struggle of like, go down. No, you go down. And
No.
Hidden Bondsley is going to move hiddenly. And back to the top of the initiative order. Ghastly, it is your turn.
Alright. Let's see. You know, Lick worked really well last time. Let's give it another go.
Keep a licking.
How many licks does it take to
Oh
get
my
to the
God.
center of a Bondsley?
You beat me to it by seconds.
Yes, I did.
I love it. That is a miss. This time it does not want to be licked, and Ghastly reaches out, and it is far more cautious of your Ghastly, knowing that it can't hit it anymore. It moves out of the way.
Alright.
It is Zyva's turn. Mezzaluna on deck.
Zymus feels horrible about that little Sudowoodo, but decides that, wait, this one doesn't seem that sad, and he's gonna punch it. Oh god. Okay, I'm gonna use my Rock Smash, as per usual. Target is out of range, great. How is it out of range?
Switch this music up.
I'm just gonna move here for the time being because I need to hit the Rock Smash. Target is still out of range, what the hell? I'm just gonna fucking...
There, you're right on top of it. Try it now. You're in the square.
Please. There you go. 13, not bad.
Nice. I'd be surprised to see that was a miss. That is a hit. Bonsly
Okay.
takes only 3 damage as you punch it. You feel its durability and its rock hard shell. You're just chipping away bit by bit.
Wrong and steady wins the race. Can you pass my turn? My Foundry kind of crashed.
Mezzaluna, it is your turn.
Alright. Once again, I'm gonna plop Inspired Order on Nocturne. Let's see. Hold on 1 second. I am going to target this guy, Sudowoodo, and do Sweet Kiss. I don't know what I have to do. What else I have to do? Looks like you might have to roll something.
The target is confused. On a miss, this target suffers a -2 penalty to accuracy rolls for 1 round. No, you got it right. You managed to confuse the Sudowoodo. What is the
Alright.
of the ability you just used?
I don't know.
So I would imagine it's melee, but double check for me.
It says.
Oh, range.
How do I find it?
How do you sweet kiss? You blow them a kiss from
Yeah, I was.
distance, and he's like, oh, I'm confused
Yeah.
about who I am now because Mezzaluna threw a kiss at me. All right.
Yeah.
I imagine it's what. Imagine one of those things where it's like it's like this little pink heart thing, but then it like hits them, like blows them away, like bah.
All right. Is that all you'd like to do?
Yep.
All right. Next up in the initiative order.
What do I need to do in order to delay my turn?
For Kabuto?
Yes, I would like Kabuto to go after Edward.
That's all you need to say.
Oh wait, Marigold's turn.
Marigold, it is your turn.
Marigold is gonna once again take out that syringe gun and fire it at Cleffa, and regen 22 HP.
You can use that as much as you want.
Twice per day. That was my last time.
Oh, okay. I was gonna say, damn, that's good.
And she will. Oh, I'm not targeting. Stay where she is. Actually, we'll just end her turn here.
Okay. And with that, it is Edward Cope's turn.
No, I said no. I skipped everything. Okay, thank you.
There we go.
Alright, so now what I would like to do is I'm going to use Psychologist, and I'm going to sort of announce my voice into the tall grass where I suspect the shiny Bonsly that I identified earlier was. I'm going to use it in place of intuition, and I just kind of want the Bonsly to stick its head up over the field. Because I feel like it's kind of spooked by me, so Charm wouldn't work, and I don't want to intimidate it as much, so...
Yeah, see if you can intuit.
Sounds good. Alright, Pokemon Education, go!
You see Bonsly pop up?
Perfect. Okay, and I would like to now go back to Kabuto's turn that's been patiently waiting this whole time. Alright, Kabuto's gonna open up with a move.
Alright, fair enough.
You gotta get that basic 1-2 punch going. Kabuto's gonna hit them with that ancient power because it's the now the other turn. Yeah, the other turn. Sorry, I am targeting the right one now.
Yeah, you're good. That is a hit. Jesus, what's with all these dice? That's a lot of damage. Alright, Bonsly is whacked and takes 2 injuries, one from Mash's damage, the other one from reaching half health. And it does not look healthy. It looks quite upset.
And then, if I don't know if it was my action to call it or not, but if it wasn't,
I would give that a swift action. Do you want to throw a Pokeball?
Yes, please and thank you.
Roll a D100. The lower, the better.
Oh yeah!
Not 20!
That's a D20. Roll a D100.
$29.
That is actually still a very good roll. You throw the Pokeball, and it collides with the Bonsly, and it hangs in the air for a moment before it goes inside the Pokeball. And you capture it.
Yeah!
Yay!
Yeah.
Meanwhile, all the rest of the party are like out there, like actually like doing.
You're like, yes, I rarely.
I'm like jumping up and down, my arms shaking, like yes, yes.
You guys all know immediately what happened by the celebration sounds, and it is now Utu's turn. Zyva?
I was muted. Okay, great. Utu is going to, guess what? Absorb. Let me just okay, let's go absorb, baby. Two. Great. Perfect.
At this point, these Bonsly are giving you a hell of a time, and you're just not able to get anything concrete in this fight. And once again, you're absorbed. It looks like it's almost like learning what your absorb is and knowing how to avoid it better. It's like tuning in with your Utu very well.
Ish.
And with that, it is Cleffa's turn with Sudowoodo and the Bonsly squad on deck.
Bonzo
Alright.
squad.
Sudowoodo loves me. She's gonna turn and hit this Bonsley with a strong left. A mean left hook.
I think that might break the infatuation, but I could be wrong.
I don't think
She's
it
not targeting
does.
the Bonsley. She's attacking. I mean, she's not attacking the Sudowoodo. She's attacking the Bonsley next to
I
it.
see.
Also, the infatuation is not break from getting attacked by the
Brutal.
object.
In love with the violent lover. I love it. Alright. You pound on this one and deal only 1 damage, as you can see that Cleffa just can't get through that rock hard exterior that this thing is comprised of.
This thing sucks.
Alright. With that, it is Sudowoodo's turn, and there's a lot of things holding the Sudowoodo up. It's infatuated, it's confused, it's all over the place. So the first thing it's got to do is try to break out of the confusion. Basically, the higher I roll, the more it can do. On an 11, 9 to 15, it acts normally. So it resists the power of the confusion. And it's also going to try to resist the power of temptation and love. Because it is tree, and it knows not of love.
Me.
It rolled a 10. Let's see what I actually need to hit. On a 1 to 10, you may not target the Pokemon or trainer. So it failed. Its love overtakes it, and it's unable to battle it. So instead, turns its eyes on Zyva.
God damn it.
Yes, go, go!
Anyone
What do you
fight
mean?
Cleffa. Out of range. I would like to challenge you on that, sir. It missed, actually. It dives at you. Oh, it automatically rolls the confusion, and it made it take damage. So it re-rolled the confusion thing automatically, and it hit itself. So you see Bonsley try to slam you, and it roundhouse, it like brings up its giant fluffy fist and hits itself in the face.
Dude, this poor Sudowoodo, oh my god.
This is brutality. One of the Bonsleys that's ran away is gonna continue to run away and leave combat. The Bonsley that remains is going to... He's gonna... Well, there's not much he can do to attack. He can't do anything to attack Ghastly, actually. He's immortal. He's gonna go after this innocent little Cleffa that just slapped him.
What do you want? You want to tussle with the muscle?
Tussle with the muscle. It's gonna flail! Flail!
He failed.
He
He did fail.
Is this a male?
God damn it. Every time?
Yeah. If it's a male and it tries to attack me.
I'm looking. It's a female.
Ah, darn it.
Alright, this Bonsley is going to target Zyva. It's going to flail on him, swinging its giant clubbed arms, or head. And it hit hard. Zyva, you take 24 damage and you're injured twice. For flavor, we're gonna say this thing swings and its giant head acts like a flail, literally, and it hits you in the ribs and you feel ribs break. And with that, it is Ghastly's turn.
Oh god. Okay. Ghastly is going to move over here. And what was which little guy right near him was the one that hit Zyva?
Yeah, the one furthest to the south.
Got it. Ghastly's gonna have seen what happened and target that little one. And lick it! Oh wait, I think my effect disappeared. My order,
wow.
That's it.
The +1 to speed, yeah, it might have gone away. You might have to reattach it. But either way, I don't think it affects this particular roll.
Alright.
You hit. Go ahead and roll damage.
Okay, what is the damage roll?
You just click damage at the bottom of the button on the chat.
Oh.
If it doesn't automatically roll it, that is.
Hey, that's pretty good.
The Bonsley is just an extremely resistant son of a bitch and only takes 1 damage from that. How is that
Someone
possible,
kill this
though?
thing.
How? Defense. Oh, this is... Lick is a physical attack, not a special attack. So it is just as resistant to your licks as your punches. And with that, it
Of
is
course.
Zyva's turn with Mezzalina on deck.
Zyva being at 19 hit points, I suppose. He's going to... Actually, no. He wouldn't do that. He's gonna punch Sudowoodo. He's gonna punch the little guy. That big little guy. I don't know if it's resistant to this, but it probably isn't. Let's go! 15, not bad.
Nice. You give Sudowoodo a strong punch to the head, and once again, it does the absolute minimal damage.
I'm gonna lower its defense.
That's a good idea. That's a great idea.
Anyway, swift action, brutal orders.
-1 or -2 to its defense?
-1.
Okay. Alright, with that, it is Mezzalina's turn. Go ahead and pass your turn.
Okay. Let's see. I am also going to target the one that we've all been targeting for the last few rounds.
A while.
And I'm going to use baby doll eyes.
Go ahead. Alright, that hits. Its attack is continually lowered.
Nice.
Alright, that'll do it.
Alright, Kabuto.
Edward's going to give it a brutal command ahead of time, brutal order, and it's going to say, "Go get him, Kabuto! Show him what for!" And hit Sudowoodo with Absorb.
Alright.
Oh yeah!
Oh,
Nice.
yeah!
Yeah. Let's go.
And it has weakness to it.
You were attacking
Jesus.
the Bonsley, right?
No, the
Sudowoodo.
Sudowoodo, yes.
Gotcha. The Sudowoodo is extremely defensive, and it only takes 9 damage, but it looks like you did a solid hit to it. With a crit, only did 9 damage. Jesus.
Doesn't have a weakness, so it takes
it
double
also has
damage.
weakness.
So it takes 18 damage nonetheless.
Takes 12 plus 1 injury and gains back the 9. So it gains an injury from that. Or no, it didn't reach 50%. That was because it stacked both damage. But yeah, total of 12 damage. And
And that's Kabuto's turn.
yep. Go ahead and pass your turn. It is Marigold's turn with Cope on deck.
How's everybody looking?
I'm dying, Doc.
Oh, you'll be okay. You'll be okay. Sorry, my dog just escaped. Okay, you're dying, so Marigold is going to take the sprint maneuver, and she's going to run here and do a little bit of a combat roll, and as a swift action, because of her feature, she's going to apply a potion to you. And then she's gonna recover from that combat roll, and then move behind Mezzaluna. And that is 21 HP for you, because you get +1 because of one of my features. And that's your turn.
You're back to full health, Zyva, but you have 3 injuries, so those are going to start to stack. I'm just going to replenish your health for you. So your total health pool is getting smaller. Like, you feel yourself recovering, but you can't reach maximum.
How many injuries can I take before I die?
10 injuries and you're dead.
Oh, amen. Amen. I thought it was 6.
I thought it was 10. I'll look it up, but either way, it is Cope's turn with Utu on deck.
Cope is going to give the brutal command to Kabuto and say, "That's how you get him! Show that Sudowoodo what real rock-type Pokemon look like, with a splash of water."
Water.
Splash water.
Water!
Okay. Here goes nothing. Another absorb. Please. Utu, you got this, buddy. Brute orders, go! Why did it roll?
It hits.
It hits, great. That's
This is a special attack. So Bonzi
special
takes
attack,
12
yes.
damage and almost gets knocked out. And you recover.
It's also very effective.
Oh, it is very effective. Oh.
Yeah.
It's a grass type, and it has minus a weakness to it. So that is actually 16 damage, not 12.
Nice.
And
I healed that 1 hit point I took.
the Bonzi looks quite injured. And at this point, it is Clef's turn. You guys feel the tip of the battle to the point where you're like about to beat these guys back.
Okay. Is there a specific maneuver I need to make for Stella to retreat?
I'm not gonna call it a disengage action because there is no disengage action. There's always opportunity attacks, but I will let you pass your turn to just move without risking an opportunity attack.
Yeah, right. Because that infatuation doesn't stop an opportunity attack. So I'm just gonna pass her turn, and she's gonna move behind Zyva and Spinnerack.
All right, and with that, it is Sudowoodo's turn. Sudowoodo, he's got a limited number of targets here. Let me see if he can even target. Yeah, he can. He is going to copy. He's going to steal your ability, Zyva, and he's going to steal Rock Smash. And he's going to amp up his attack for this as well. And he's going to turn away from you as he just fumbled his last attack against you. And he's going to use it on Ghastly. Did he roll a nat 1 on his confusion check? Please tell me. Oh, he didn't, but he fucking critted. Holy shit. So that's a lot of damage. What? It's fighting. Is he immune to fighting too? He is! He's immune to fighting and normal. You see Sudowoodo turn and his fist has this flame behind it of pure just power as he turns and goes to punch, and his fist goes right through Ghastly, and he goes, "Eh? Huh?" And he just looks around confused as his fist just passes through Ghastly like he's not even there. And this Bonsley, that's funny as fuck. This Bonsley is going to use the only thing he pretty much has to use, and the only target he can choose to attack, which is Zyva. He's just gonna keep flailing. They're all just flailing and beating on him. It critically missed. The next Bonsley, once again, is gonna attack Zyva.
He has Utu.
Utu is more than 5 away from him. He's gonna have to shift to get to it, and you get an opportunity attack if he moves. You put yourself front and center. This is exactly what you asked for. You get to feel like a badass, though, because they keep missing. And at this point, it is Ghastly's turn. I'm going to imagine this is probably the last round. So take your victory lap.
Alright. Let's give this guy one last lick.
One last lick.
One last lick.
How many licks does it get? Doesn't need to get to a center of
A
it.
ton, apparently. These guys are super defensive. He only takes 1 damage, as is the minimum that he will take with his insane defense. And with that, it's Saiva's turn. Mezzaluna on deck.
I'm gonna punch it again. Ow. Anyway, and yeah, I'm gonna just. Am I targeting the right thing? I am targeting the right thing. Just a second. Okay, that hits. And I'm gonna lower its defense. Hello?
I hear you. Yeah, you
Okay.
lower its defense by 1. And you deal 1 damage.
It's super effective. Doesn't it deal 2? No?
It's fighting against
Rock.
his weakness, so it would deal 2 damage. Yeah.
Oh, thank God.
Anything else?
Swift action, blah blah blah, order brutal.
Alright, Mezzaluna with Kabuto on deck.
Alright. So then it's gonna get gonna first drop that inspired order on my little guy. Okay, I already got it. There we go. And then I'm going to hold on. Use Sweet Kiss on little Bonsly.
Alright, go and roll. Alright.
That's a -2.
Let's go,
is not-
baby.
It's not as sweet as it once was. Is that your turn?
Yep.
Alright, Kabuto?
Crush them, Kabuto, with ancient power! Yeah. Hey!
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 At this point, how do you want to do this?
I'm gonna say, hey Kabuto, on 3. 1, 2, and I just like give like a low whistle, and then Sudowoodo like turns, and as he does, he gets a large rock in the face that like for a brief second there, like his like feet like go full scorpion, and then he just like is laid out on the floor, and all of the Bondsleys are gonna scatter when they see
The
that.
cops are coming for this murder.
Yeah, then the Sudowoodo's boom knocked cold, and all the Bonsly just at their leader being taken down, just immediately begin to scatter. And da-na-na-na-na-na-na-na, you guys want to fight?
Yay!
Look
guys
at
have-
Mario coin noise.
Maybe.
Anyway.
What would you like to do now?
Good job.
I'm gonna lay down. I'm gonna lay down and just gonna.
Yeah. Marigold is gonna rush to his side and immediately start administering care. And she's gonna use her expert medicine to heal him to full HP, get rid of 1 injury, and remove all status effects.
All right. With that, you treat his more minor injuries. You know, remove his status effects, get him feeling okay. The pseudo Wudo is kind of like half unconscious on the ground, and you guys just kind of reaping the rewards of your victory here. If you want, you can choose to check out where the power plant is and check out the surrounding area, or you can retreat, head back home, and say you did the job.
We still
So-
gotta make sure there's a path to walk back to the plant, but I want to hear what everyone else has to say first.
Sava looks at Utu and says, "Did you have fun, buddy?"
Utu is pretty excited. Their like jaws are chittering. They're excited to be part of a fight for the first time alongside you. It felt like it probably could have done better, but you know, it looks like it's at least satisfied with the fight.
He
Crawling around on
pets it.
Messaluna's head apparently.
Get it off! Get it off! Anyway.
No, he doesn't mind.
Meanwhile, Kabuto is incredibly satisfied with the fight, and I'm taking a quick sketch of Kabuto up on one of the trees, one of the mimicries, and just taking a quick sketch, being like, and thusly on today I managed.
He gets up and goes, "Well, that sucked. Thanks, guys. You did great. Felt like I could do better as well." And he grabs a spin rack and puts it on his shoulder, and just goes, "I want to explore a little bit, if that's all right."
Yeah, I say let's go deeper into the woods. We should probably make sure the pathway is all the way clear.
Right. I'm gonna stick by your side. I'm gonna try to treat these wounds the best I can. Zyva.
I dealt with us, but thanks. And he looks at Mezzaluna and just says, "Did you get hurt?"
No, but you look sorry, terrible? Are you okay? Like, are you sure we should continue on?
He gives a faint smile and just says, It's fine. It's fine. I'm
It
fine."
doesn't look fine!
We'll put him in the back. It's fine.
I put a hand on Mazluna's shoulder and just go, "Hey, you know me. I'm tough as bones and stones, or whatever it's called. I'm tough as stones, alright? You know I can deal with this."
Mezzaluna just kind of like sighs, kind of like he's very much used to this, but he just fine. Let's just go.
Thank you.
All right, you
And-
guys proceed. You can head south, go through these trees, kick around through the tall grass.
Ugh.
I invite anyone else to investigate these tall grasses. I've had great bounty with them.
Would anyone
Good
like
for
to make
you.
a survival check?
I'll do
I can
it.
help anyone with a survival check too if someone would want some assistance.
Do you want to do it, Mezzaluna?
My survival's shit, dude.
I'm gonna do
At this
it
point,
then.
you guys are just walking around in the grass.
Hey, not bad.
Ooh, I got 17.
I got a 12.
Cope, you find an aguave berry. You find like a green berry with like yellow interior. And yeah, you find an aguave berry. They're very
Ooh.
common. They're probably one of the more common types of berries and are more traditionally used for food or flavoring.
Delicious. I'm gonna add that to my pack.
Mm.
And it's kind of a sparse area. You can tell the Pokemon been picking through here.
Yeah, it was originally a path too, so it's probably just like mostly overgrown bush is what we're picking through right now.
Do I find anything?
No.
Oh, damn. That's a shame. I'm gonna walk over here.
As you walk over that way, you see something out of the corner of your eye. Movement up to the top.
Up where exactly?
Like across the road. There's something across the road in the woods.
I'm gonna move towards there.
As you begin to cross the road, you get like a quick, almost like near glance at it before it like almost webs itself into the trees. But you see a blue-colored spinnerack sitting on a rock.
Oh my god.
And it turns and looks at you, and it looks a little bit more advanced and a little bit stronger than your spinnerack. Like maybe it's a little bit more seasoned. And as soon as it sees you, it shoots off a web and jumps into the trees, and it takes off. But you now know that there is, somewhere in these woods generally, is a blue-colored spinnerack.
Interesting.
Huzzah, another shiny.
Yeah, that was the other shiny.
Well,
I'm gonna come over and say something like, if you study it a little bit more, maybe you could find a way to bait it out.
He thinks for a moment and smiles and just says, "Nah, I'm happy with my little guy." And he pets her too.
Spinnerack looks probably more curious than you were. It's like sniffing the ground and kind of trying to like find its way to the other spinnerack. It looks very curious.
Well, if you wanna find it, we can try.
It kind of just climbs back on your shoulder.
Well,
I
not to
see.
be a downer, but I think we should head back to the odd-looking Pokemon later. I think we still have to make it to the power plant, right? Dr. Cook?
Yes. Have we cleared the trail yet, or are we still?
You guys cleared the trail but didn't go down the trail. It was to the south.
I'd like to just briefly walk by the building then, I guess.
Alright.
Just to.
It would be down this way where you guys came from, where like the battle started.
Right here.
Yep, you guys just passed through those trees.
No, Spinnerack, no! There you go.
Oh, what are you doing?
What are you doing? As you turn and go up the way, you see another strange Pokemon. This time, you see a Zatu.
Oh.
And it appears to be in the middle of doing something. Would all of you like to roll Pokemon Education as you guys sneak up on it?
I would love to. Pokemon
Certainly.
Ah, I'm the most educated.
Big brain time.
Big brain.
Marigold, you know that Zatu has an ability that lets it essentially peer into the fortunes of others. And when it is doing this ritual, it moves its arms almost like a person flagging down an aircraft. And it repeats Zatu, and it just moves its arms up, down, left, right, and it does this rhythmically. And after a little while, you see this pink mist kind of form around it, almost like a spectral illumination. And Mezzaluna, you feel very strange about this. You feel a connection, and if you want, you can roll me a D100, and I will allow you to try to share its senses.
All right.
This is peering into the infinite. You're not exactly sure it will happen, but you know that the connection can be made.
All right.
You got this, buddy.
53.
50-50 shot. I like it. Just barely crossing over that 50-50. As you do this, you close your eyes and you get these flashes of intense light and color, and you see just this over-the-top magnified view of Lazio, like you're flying with this Zatu high above the clouds. And as you peer down, you see your guys' selves walking down this path but you can tell it's a different day, a different place, and you feel as though you're seeing yourself in the future. And you see your guys' selves stopped, and with this shocked and appalled look, you turn and you can see that there is someone ahead of you, shrouded in darkness, and you can tell that this is not a natural darkness. And then boom, you wake up and you're in cold sweats, like your body is like shivering automatically, like you feel all these kind of weird sensations. And when you guys hear Mezzaluna gasp and look at them, by the time you look back, the Zatu is gone.
Whoa, you alright, buddy?
You okay?
Mezzaluna has kind of stumbled back and is holding, like, pinching the bridge of his nose, kind of like rubbing his head. Yeah, it's totally fine. That was weird, though. I got a vision.
Okay.
Tell me more about this vision. I start like writing down some notes on this.
So, you know, I was looking at this bird's eye view of Lazio Island, and I saw all four of us, and there was this figure ahead of us. I couldn't make him out or them out, but we were on this path, and it's clearly something that hadn't happened yet. We haven't encountered anyone else on this path.
So you're telling me you saw the future?
More or less.
Interesting. This is very good research data. We'll be able to prove this, if this is merely a hallucination, perhaps some deja vu, or if this is actually a genuine premonition.
Maybe, but
Either way, you guys have cleared your way to the power plant. You now have access to this location, as does the repairman. Do you guys want to head back to town?
yep.
Yeah.
We did it!
Uh-huh.
You guys
We
walk
did it.
out with more bumps and bruises than you came in with, that's for sure. And you turn and head back out of Route 1.
Whoa, I'm fast, boy. She's faster.
Oh yeah.
Fast. Speed. And as you guys enter Porto di Viterbo, you guys now are back to your free roam selves. City looks like it hasn't changed much in the hour you've been gone, but it is starting to get kind of dusky, kind of darker.
Okay. So now that we've done this, can we rest? I have to treat Stella and Zybo.
No, please, I invite you, and then I will talk to our employer, and I'll come back with the payment. How's that sound?
Yeah. Thank you very much, Dr. Cope.
I shall. Where shall we reconvene? Where are you going to be treating them?
All right.
Oh, no, I'm just asking where you
Oh,
go.
I thought you said wow.
So-
Well, I was hoping to head to the Poké Center and use the Nurse Joy's equipment. It sounds a little strange that I'm going to be using her stuff, but you'll understand when you meet her.
Whatever. I trust you and your expertise, so I shall see you there shortly.
You guys are gonna split up and take care of various things. Cope, you're gonna work out payment. Marigold, it sounds like you're gonna go treat the Pokemon. Mezzaluna and Zyva, what do you want to get up to?
I was going to drag Zyba by the ear
Oh,
to
yeah,
treat him.
he's part of the treatment plan.
Fair enough.
And Mezzaluna, you want to go and talk to
Ow.
Reggie with Cope, maybe?
Actually, I think Mezzaluna is still very frazzled from whatever just happened and just wants to eat something. He's gonna go over to Mateo's stall.
Okay. Yeah, you go over to Mateo's. We are going to cut this session a little short. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to pick up next session with you guys collecting payment, meeting Dr. Destino, all that good stuff. But yeah, that is the end of our episode 2 as you guys return to town and plan for tomorrow. Alright, well,
Yay!
that was cool. We're finally in it. Session 2. We can finally say we've it's got wings now. You guys got a shiny, your first natural caught shiny.
Yes, I still need to add to my party, but I'm very excited about
Oh,
it.
yeah. Well, thanks for joining us, stream. Everyone have a great night. Bye-bye.
But boy.
Bye.